as a man, it is your job to take not sole responsibility. It is your job to take charge of the relationship. And from that point forward, you should be saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. And there's a tone to talk about it. There's a way to communicate. And it is your job to learn how to do those things efficiently. I'm not here to coach or teach or train you how to do your job as a man. My job is to reflect and show you exactly what you're giving me. If you're ever in a toxic relationship, and I'm not saying that it can't be the woman, but if a man is the toxic in the relationship and you're going through the motions, how are you going to get to a better place if only thing the man is doing is leading y'all to hell? So at that point, it is your job to learn how to be in a relationship as a man, more importantly than a woman to learn how to be in a relationship, because a man's job is to lead.
Yes, a man's job is to lead, but someone has to know how to follow. That is the biggest thing. You have to know how to follow in order, because a lot of the words that you're using are lead. You say he has to lead, I have to follow, but what are you doing in hopes of following? What does that entail? Because you said he has to do it this way, he has to do it that way, he has to do it this way. So he's not leading, he's leading by what you want. So that's not leading.
That is leading. Because if we're in a relationship and we decided that this is the goal we want to get to, right? Your job is to lead us there. Mm-hmm. My job is to follow you, to give you directions, to say, hey, we got to go this way in like three miles. I'm your Siri. We got to go this way in 3 miles. Whether or not you choose to listen to me is up to you. But your job is to lead us to our destination, which is point A, wherever we're going, wherever we're trying to get to, your job is to lead us there. My job, which you shouldn't have to worry about, because if you're leading, then I'm following. If you're focused on, hey, I need to get us to here, then I'm like, okay, if that's where you want to get us to, and this is your plan of action, boom, absolutely. I need to be communicated with. That way I know what I need to do moving forward. And if you have a woman who is listening, who's attentive and who's doing those things, then it is your job to lead them there.
So you say your job is to follow, but if the man is the leader role, your job is not to follow. Your job is to make it as comfortable as it is, for a very comfortable situation, so he can lead. Now, he has to face so much in the world, just like a woman has to face a lot, but he's going to have to face so much because you're putting a lot on him. He has to lead you. He has to lead his kids. He has to lead himself. So he has to have the comfortability. That's what your job is, to put off some stress because he got enough of it. That's, to me, what the role is.
Absolutely. So why is men out here wanting the doors to be held open for them and wanting to be stay-at-home husbands, and their wife go out and do all the work, or whatever the case may be, where men are being very lazy in relationships and have stopped putting forth the effort that they used to put in a long time ago, standing outside in the rain in the boombox. I ain't seen nobody do that in a long time.
I mean, you had a generation of people that say men ain't shit. So you said they're not inadequate of doing this, so they turn into the women that you said that they should be, since men wasn't good. And the same thing is happening, the vice versa.
I don't like that.
I mean, I don't either, but
was destined to be a king, cause my father won. Greatness in my DNA, like I was the child of sun.